riding a bike the way your mom warned you not to. We have a great team of bike riders in the KTVU parking lot. They are doing amazing things on two wheels. Andre, you're running downstairs. You're going to share the message from these riders. Stay with us. Well, you may have seen them taking up city blocks or even on the San Francisco Bay Bridge. Bike riders doing things most of us can't do on two wheels. Andre Senior's out in the KTV parking lot right now. You have some members of the group from King of Kings Bike Club, Andre.
Yeah, you know what? During the pandemic, a lot of people couldn't do the normal things that they could do, so they turned to bike life. That's bicycles like this that they fix up and they make look really nice. And you can see them going around behind me. They compete. It's really a community activity. Jeff Makalola Oy is here with me now, and hopefully we can. Oh, there he is. He's pulling up right now. We can talk a little bit more about him, about bike life. Jeff, thank you so much for joining us today.
How you doing, Andre?
Nice to meet you. It's a cool looking bike that you have right here.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, so what did you build this yourself?
Nah, this was built by a friend of mine in Huntington Beach.
Yeah.
The movement actually started in the 90s by a guy we call Mr. HB.
Yeah.
Robert Bellier. Yeah, he started first stretch beach cruiser he built back in the 90s.
All right, so tell us a little bit about, we see these bikes on the road. They're beautifully built bikes. They stand out of a crowd. They're shiny. I mean, you guys take care of these bikes more than I ever took care of mine. But what is different about bike life, this bike culture?
So, during the pandemic, people couldn't go to gyms and things like that. So this bike life culture has been around a long time, but it blew up during COVID because nobody can go to the gym. So we wanted to get out, get some exercise, something you can do with your family. But there's a whole culture all over the nation, even worldwide. These custom cruisers right here, they're like works of art.
Yeah, so tell me, I mean, when I see these, I can think about money because I got to imagine the amount of money that goes into something like this. What is, and I do call it a work of art myself, but what does something like this cost?
Well, here's the thing. My wife's going to be watching this show, so I can't really tell you how much.
Gotcha. All right, I'm with you.
No, but they range from, you can get started at $500,
yeah.
$1,500, you got a nice custom build, $2,500. Some of them go up to $3,000 or more.
So I think what I want to know about bike life is this, you start with a bike and you invest time and money into it. Is that how it works? Describe to me how the folks are involved in King of Kings, how that process works.
Well, I mean, as far as the bikes go, it depends on what you're trying to build. You start with the frame, or you start with the wheels, and you kind of just come up with different ideas. And if you look, all the bikes are different.
Yeah.
They're all different, so it's kind of a way to express ourselves.
I know I was watching some of the YouTube videos that you guys have online, and there was a competition. How are things judged during those competitions on the bikes?
There's a lot of different things they judge on, but aesthetics, obviously what it looks like, and you can tell what have good components on it, good frames, custom frames, one-off, so like nobody else has a frame like this,
Gotcha.
or like this is the only one that looks like this. Those kind of things are what people are looking for.
But when I look at all these different bikes and how unique they are, how do you judge which one is better than the others? Because they all are beautiful looking bikes.
That's true, man. It's up to the judges. Like anything, man. It's up to the judges. Subjective.
All right, so tell us a little bit about the bike life process here. A lot of people are looking for things to do, and did you see a lot more people join this bike life movement, and your particular bike life movement? Yours is called King of Kings. Talk to us about that.
So the name of our club is King of Kings. So we started in Union City. We're out here in the Bay. During the pandemic, a lot of these guys I've known since elementary school, middle school, high school. We all grew up together, and we kind of got into this together, so we started it. But there's clubs all over the place. There's clubs that have been around for 20 years already.
I know. I see you guys meeting at different locations. What is that part about?
It's all, it's all fun. We get out, you get to exercise. I can invite my wife, I can invite my kids. And it doesn't have to be custom bikes. There's people on BMX bikes, there's people on mountain bikes, fixies, whatever you want to ride. As long as you're on two wheels, we're out having a good time,
That's what I wonder, if both those are the same, because we know that the bike life, the folks that are on the BMX bikes, that we see them, around town, and then you have this.
Yeah.
You guys don't do the same thing as the BMX do. Explain the difference between both those different types. There's still bike life, but there's a little bit difference. Explain that.
Well, a lot of us grew up riding BMX, but we're all old now, so we're not doing the wheelies. And
So that's the difference.
There you go, yeah. So we're low and slow now.
Yeah.
So we like them low, we like them long, stretched out, stretch custom cruisers. We ride them slow, and we're just trying to have a good time.
And what should the community know about King of Kings and the bike life community?
It's a good thing, I mean, I commute to work on this.
Oh, you do?
So yeah, so I'm not polluting the air.
Yeah.
I'm not spending money on gas. A lot of these guys, if we're close by, we commute. When we go places, we bring our bikes with us wherever we go, and just try to ride around all the time.
And what about recruitment for more people that want to start and they see these beautiful bikes around town? They want to be part of it. What do they do?
I mean, you don't have to be part of our club to be part of this. Anybody, like I said, anybody can ride a bike. We don't try to recruit anybody.
Yeah.
We keep our circle small and tight. But anybody can just get on a bike. We post bikes all the time on our Instagram, King of Kings BC, or our Facebook. When we have rides, we have shows, and they're open to the public. Anybody wants to come ride with us.
So what I'm hearing, this is a community type of environment. This is something where you get to know other folks. You get to, I mean, this is a harmless, really cool activity to do, right?
Yeah, in fact, in a couple of weeks, we're all heading down to San Diego. There's going to be about 16 of us going down. Jimmy Peak's having a show, SoCal Bike Show. Every spring we go out to Vegas for OBC, stands for One Big Club. You got people coming from Europe, people come all over the United States. Yeah, they're coming up on 10 years in Vegas.
Wow. And so do you guys go down there and compete down in San Diego and Vegas, or are you just going to hang out as a big community?
We try to build them to look really cool, but none of us build them to compete. We just want to ride them.
Just to ride them.
We have a saying, we say no trailer queens.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pull up and just show you. I'm going to ride this bike wherever we go.
Low and slow. I like that. When we get to our age, that's how we got to do it. We can't be doing all those crazy stunts anymore.
True.
Jeff Makalala-Oy, thank you so much for joining us with King of Kings. These are really cool bikes, and to really see this culture really populate during the pandemic, it's just a fantastic thing. Thank you so much, Jeff. We appreciate it. Gassia, back over to you.
I
cool
love
stuff
it.
Here.
I love it's healthy, it's clean, it's community. I love everything about it. All right, Andre, thank you.
All right, we head back out to the parking lot now for another look at the bike club, the King of King bike clubs that you saw us earlier in the newscast. Jeff Makalala-Oy is part of the King of King bike club, and there they are in the parking lot doing some of their cool stunts with their cool, awesome bikes.
They're getting that natural air conditioning,
yes, they
right?
Are. They need it right now because it's hot out there.
Absolutely. It's a good thing they're in Oakland's Jack London Square and not, out in the far east part of the Bay Area. If you do find yourself in the inland parts of the Bay, please keep in mind that today, tomorrow, going to be the hottest days we've had. That's on top of what we suffered through this weekend.